Great stuff. Hi Jay. So what we're going to talk about in this episode is really about Microsoft and how they're investing in partners. Obviously there's been a new structural change and that takes time to bed in. But as partners we're sitting there going, we want to drive our business now. We want to hit those sales targets. So how are you guys investing in us?
So we've got a number of different areas. So even though we've simplified our partner organisation, so we've got the OCP or the One Commercial Partner Organisation with the build with, the go-to-market around marketing incentives, and then the sell with organisation, which is more around customer engagement, vertical solutions, as we've talked about previously. But we're also investing in other areas like our P-Seller program and Partner Sales Connect. So I'll start with P-Seller because what we do with P-Seller is we actually train partner salespeople or technical people to be, if you like, trained to the same level as somebody that works at Microsoft. Okay. And what that means is that when we find an opportunity, our TCMs may find an opportunity with our account executives, and we might be looking for a safe pair of hands because we can't manage every single customer and every single project. So we're always looking for partners that have P-Seller capability where we can actually share these opportunities and rely on you, our partners, to help us execute and implement.
So are you saying then that actually every partner needs a P-Seller if they want to, you know, get working with Microsoft, or are you saying it would just benefit them to have a P-Seller?
I think any partner can sell to any customer. You don't need to necessarily have Microsoft in every way. But what I would say is certainly in our corporate Premier, and even our enterprise segments, we would probably look at P-Seller as being almost like best practice. It doesn't mean you can't sell, doesn't mean you won't be successful, but it just means that you're more likely to be proactively utilised because we're looking at ways of scaling our customer reach through partner.
Is this, as you talked about Partner Sales Connect there, is this a way of speeding up lead generation, lead dissemination, you know, or differentiation? Wow, lots of Asians there. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, Partner Sales Connect is a tool that we've actually had around for a couple of years, but it's not necessarily something that's been highly visible within our organisation. This year in the new organisation, we obviously recognise that scale is only going to be achieved through systems, technology and automation. Partner Sales Connect is a great way for our account executives, our ECMs and TCMs to be able to share leads with a partner, but also that partner has the ability to manage and progress that opportunity and keep Microsoft updated through the system rather than using, say, phone or email, which can be obviously quite time consuming. But likewise, if partners generate opportunities, which you may not have shared with Microsoft so far, again, you can upload leads into Partner Sales Connect, and that would then be allocated or be made visible to the relevant account executive or a territory channel manager. So it's just a greater, more automated way, more efficient way of sharing and progressing opportunities with both partner and Microsoft.
Okay, so just to finish off actually, because I'm really quite keen on this, we've been in the P-Seller program before ourselves. We actually had P-Sellers that were apprentices and they joined Microsoft, actually in Microsoft offices at TVP. So what does a P-Seller look like now? Is that the same type of thing? Would we locate them in Microsoft, or can we have them in our own office?
Yeah, so the P-Sellers, I would say, we've run different models of P-Seller, and we used to run a model where we would invite P-Sellers in, and we still do the odd day where we may have a focus call out around a subject to a particular vertical, so we would welcome P-Seller participation in that. But also, there's no reason why this P-Seller wouldn't be based in your offices, consciously driving your Microsoft proposition to those particular verticals with those messages. So I think it depends on the partner and depends on the customer, but yeah, there's absolute value in having the P-Seller capability.
Okay, and then so the P-Sellers would actually almost directly report into the TCMs, or would they just build relationships with the TCMs or the PDMs?
Yeah, I mean, they build lots of acronyms, but they build a relationship with the TCMs. And I would say the TCMs will build a group of trusted P-Seller, technical or sales, capable people, partners, and then they would obviously look to execute and drive that through them.
So in simple terms, what it's saying is we need to apply a restructure to our organisation with new P-Sellers and maybe apprentices as well, alongside with Microsoft changing their structure, and we win together essentially.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool, Jay. Makes total sense. Straight onto it as soon as we can. Thank you.